Namaskar. Myself, Rohan Agrawal. I am 20-year-old now, and when I started this journey, I was 18 years. I come from a town near Nagpur, Maharashtra. I was a typical student studying in the first year of BCom, and I also used to help my father in his shop. For me, traveling doesn't come as a daydream. It was something I always wanted since I was a child. But it was a lengthy process, learning about life and my interest in different religion, culture, language, and also people. When I delved in all of this aspect, I noticed traveling is in everything. In religion, in Ram in Hinduism, Prophet Muhammad in Islam, Buddha in Buddhism, and Jesus in Christianity. We're all traveling in their life. In others like Swami Vivekananda ji and Adi Shankaracharya, were also travelers who considered traveling as an essential part of their life. In India, the four dhams were also created to encourage the travel culture. Travel used to be synonym with learning. Unfortunately, we see a lot of conflicts and communal discord amongst people of different religion, culture, creed, class, and languages. Most of these existing riots can be mitigated by the travel culture. But you all be wondering how all can be minimalized by travel. The explanation is simple. The more people we meet, the more we start to accept people from all walks of life. The more we discover, we realize the world which we have seen is much beyond what we have seen and experienced. We can all learn from different individuals who comes from all socio-demographics, who lives an entirely different life. But why such distinct lifestyles? Because distinctions are required. Let me illustrate with the aid of a rainbow. Human possesses unlimited colors, as the same rainbow comprises of 7 colors. Wouldn't it be boring to imagine a rainbow in monochrome? Similarly, if all humans became the same, the world would be a very monotonous place to live in. We need colors and variations to foster innovations and creations. Let me share with you one of my adventures from the Chambal Ghat, Uttar Pradesh, one of the dangerous regions in the state, known for thievery and decoys. At a time, I was walking over there when a man approached me and said, "I am going to rob everything in your bag." To which I replied, "I don't have anything but my clothes and some important equipments." But he wouldn't accept it, as he assumed I have a lot of money, and he threatened me to kill me. I don't know what to do and what not, and was terrified at the same time. So I remembered a Buddhist saying, "If you want people to understand you, try to understand them." I stated, a person who is hanged to death is given 5 minutes to say, "Let me do the same." I sought to explain to the thief. The thief agreed to pay attention. I explained to him what I am doing, why I am doing, and how I will be doing. After listening for 5 minutes, the thief stopped me and said, "Wait, brother, I'll give you 1,000 rupees and I'll drop you to a place where you will not find any Chambal Ghati people." Humanity exists in every human being. We simply doesn't comprehend to each other. All humans are destined to be appreciated. Isn't it possible for you to explain to each other? Another experience is from the Union Territory of Puducherry. I walked from Puducherry to the outskirts of the city for 20 to 25 kilometers. I was tired and exhausted, so I thought to take some rest before I move further. I sat in the shed. So, after some time, I saw a truck just stop before me. I tried to approach him and ask if the lift was possible. When I tried to talk to him, he was little skeptical in his approach of asking questions. but was acceptable as I was a stranger to him. After when he got convinced, he offered a lift of 30 kilometers. I was pleased and got on the truck. We had a good time chatting with each other. And then I started noticing the nature out and the ongoing outside. After some time, he started rambling. You did it wrong. It wasn't necessary. We just survived from an accident. You would be in jail and I'll not stop the truck. As I hadn't did anything wrong, my thought became obvious to what he was saying. The vehicle progressed and he drank something which was not water as it was pale yellow. When after some time, the vehicle finally came to a halt, whereas tried to jump down before he could. But he was much faster and he contacted the cop saying, I am a thief, and he could not comprehend what was going on. The cop came with a stick and I was afraid he would whip me without even listening to me. But he wasn't like that. But he didn't pay attention to me. The truck driver stayed. I jumped on his truck and sprayed something on him that causing him to lose his attention and causing an accident. He labeled me as a very evil person and demanded I should be sent to jail. The cop took me away and checked my bag. Despite he didn't find anything unlawful, but he was still unwilling to listen to me. I came upon an article that was published in the New Indian Express in the Chennai edition. I tried to show him the column, and for the very first time in my life, the black and white news came to my assistance. He started to understand me. He agreed to pay attention. I tried to explain my purpose. He realized what was going on, and he returned to the truck driver and said to him to leave the place. You didn't know when you will find something wonderful. It happened to me when I have encountered folks from all walks of life. I remember when I was wandering on the Puducherry beach, when I met an older lady from Hungary. She approached me and we became so comfortable in talking. She told me like the next day I can have the best New Year party along with her, and also later she hosted me for a week. Traveling, taking up a journey, taught me to grasp most of the societal misconceptions. People will never judge you on the matters of your caste, creed, color, socioeconomic status, or even job title. It reminded me of the humanity's strength. In addition, my message is to contribute back to the society because we were born without possession. And if it's all natural or God-given, let at the very least try to limit environment harm to reduce the threat to its source. We are unable to return it. Therefore, we must minimize it. It's not a contribution if I give you 10 things and you only return one. It's creating a reducing impact. I plan to travel more and more as I get to see and understand many aspects of life, humanity, and exploring my inner self. I know I can't travel every inch of the beautiful world we live in, but I know I remain grateful because I know there are many people in this world which doesn't get this privilege opportunity. Thank you.